we're good.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We are Dicey Decisions RPG, and this campaign, streaming for 2 hours on Monday nights, is Zeros to Heroes, our narrative Dungeons and Dragons fantasy campaign, which has taken our characters from several sessions at level 0, 57 sessions later, all the way to level 4. So this is session 57. We also have a game on Friday nights called Twist of Fate, where we play D&D, and we have taken our characters from 3rd to 20th. So if you need something to watch on Fridays or want to catch us later on YouTube, both of our games are on there. Now, in case you haven't been following us, we are far below the earth right now. Unfortunately, we're missing one of our players tonight, Juliet. Um, and before we start, do any of our players have any plugs or shout outs for the evening? I wish we all had things to plug. I'm thinking of, and I think I'm seriously going to start teaching adult art lessons.
Hmm,
Just saying. So,
that'd be great.
That's awesome.
yeah,
Oh, if you're in the Austin area, shout out to Tribe Comics and Games. Come play D&D with us on Thursday nights in person.
good one.
We're getting really busy, so, show up at 6:30 for signups, please.
Okay. In my background, I'm sure you can't hear it, but I've got cave noises playing, uh, ambient music. The weight of endless darkness lies heavy upon a traveler in mines or caves. It can be oppressive. It drives the conversations to a whisper. It can make one think thoughts that would not be thought on the surface of the earth where daylight exists, where sounds have sources, where the mind remains agile. In endless darkness, a mind will bend, regardless of dark vision. There's no color, for one thing, and some would say no joy. Random breaths of stale air make one wonder. The overwhelming silence, broken only by the unseen hollow drip drops. Your flickering torchlight or lamplight can only hold this heavy darkness at bay for so long. Every sound is magnified, both by the echoes and by the bending mind. Some would say it's not easy being in the dark for so long, and even the dwarves use torchlight. No, not easy. Our heroes have been traveling in absolute darkness for well over a full day's time. The passageway's walls occasionally seem to produce whispers from imagined throats. Minds bent, my friends. I wonder how long our party can last before someone breaks. And here we are. We're walking down a long passage, which inevitably will split off into 2 or 3 directions. And so far, you have guided yourself by finding markings on the wall, carved into the stone by a dagger point or the end of a sharp tool. There have been 8 pointed stars, and by following them so far, you have found the corpses of some dead cultists and some cast off items and some signs and remains of people that have been gobbled up along the way. Last time we encountered both a mimic and a gelatinous cube.
Is there,
As you go ahead.
sorry, is there anything alive down here? I'm sure plants were way too far down. Are there still mushrooms around? Or is it just like rocks on rocks down here?
That's a great question. Go ahead and give me either a nature or perception check.
I'd love to. I'm dying to find out.
I think
It's
last
definitely
time you asked the same question, and by close observation, you could see signs of insects and stuff,
okay.
but so far you hadn't looked that carefully.
Okay. That's a 12 nature.
By starting to pay attention, you do notice that in some of the cobwebs there are occasionally tiny spiders just hanging there, not seeming to care that you're passing by. And in some of the dank, dark seeps, there are mushrooms growing. So, yeah, there's fungal life, there's animal life. You would assume that the animals just eat each other with very little vegetation to choose from.
I'm gonna stop periodically just to touch some mushrooms, just to touch something alive. I'm starting to get stressed out this far down below the earth.
Yeah,
Everything is dead down here. It's making me nervous.
Ah, Rip, I see that you're admiring the local flora of the area. Uh,
Yeah,
Anything
it's too,
interesting?
there's too many rocks. There's too many rocks down here and not enough plants. And
Rip
I'm
Mm,
is
ha
looking more at just the flora. They're looking all around,
it's it's hard down here. It's tough.
not just the
It's
flora.
yeah.
I,
Yeah.
I suppose you're right. There is fauna as well, but I don't seem to see any around.
Hans? No, I don't see any either.
Right, that's what I was saying.
I wouldn't expect to see any though. So
Why
that'd be
wouldn't
like
you?
saying I don't see any whales around.
Well, we're not looking for whales, I suppose. Well, I suppose if a spider were to show up the size of a whale, that would be terrifying.
Can you get that big yet, Rip?
No. Soon though.
Mm.
I mean pretty big. I don't know if it's the size of a maybe the size of a whale. Try one day.
a baby whale, perhaps, Tompkins says.
Yeah.
I've never actually seen a whale. Peter, have you ever seen a whale before?
Oh yeah, I've seen a few.
Oh,
In my adventures, they go like, "Woo!"
Do they really?
Yeah, exactly how I went.
whoa! I didn't know a whale could make a sound like that, like underwater.
Oh
Whales
yeah,
and what?
it's so cool. I mean, I heard it when it came out. I don't know what it sounds like underwater. I wouldn't dare to go near it.
So it surfaced and you heard it speak I think this is very interesting, but perhaps the wrong conversation to have at the moment.
Yeah. I keep noticing. Rip, are you doing okay?
Yeah, it's just a lot of nothing down here is all. It's kind of
You know,
no
in the abyss of the
plants,
ocean,
not a
there's
lot of mostly bugs and mushrooms. It's kind of I don't know. I miss plants. That's all. I miss plants.
that's fair. What I like to do in these trying times is go in my mind, and maybe you could think about plants. Think about yourself.
Oh, I've been thinking about plants.
I have some well preserved seeds if you'd like to plant some along the way.
Oh, that's so nice. They're not gonna they're nothing's gonna happen. They're not gonna grow down here.
Perhaps not.
But we can plant them once we get back up top again. I do like
Yes,
planting.
we'll have to do a whole lot of planting once we get back to Gladewell.
So as you guys continue, you come to another split. You can't help but wonder where all these other splits are taking you. But this particular split has 4 directions.
Well, it's time to roll investigation. I mean, time to check out for any marks.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me everyone a perception check. And coming up may be an investigation, depending on what I describe here.
9.
Oh. Very nice, 15.
Wow, 19.
I
Oh,
also got
wow.
a 15
I know,
or
that's
a
good for
19
me.
total.
Oh, great. Okay. So, since the gelatinous cube, you've been walking a couple hours and the spider webs have come back, and it looks like these are not as dusty as before. And as you've continued, they've gotten thicker and thicker. But there has been a passageway down the middle. At this corner, where 4 other directions branch out, the first thing that you guys notice, even Sunny notices, that one of them has a clear passageway down it. The other 3 are not so clear. There are a lot more webs in those, some of them covering up the center walkway. But one of them, even though the corners and tops and sides have webs on them, there's a pathway down. And in this pathway, you can notice marks, scuff marks, where people have been traveling.
Well,
People,
seems
specifically
kind
people?
of.
Well, if you'd like to do an investigation check, this is the time.
Then
Could I do survival since it's tracks?
Sure.
While Rip is doing survival, I will do investigation.
The 19 given.
I got a 14.
Okay. The investigation reveals that there are multiple things. You see the occasional clear boot print and other marks, like a cart or something. But with the survival check, you can see prints coming both ways. This is a heavily used pathway, at least recently. We don't know how heavily or anything, but there are multiple feet going, and the latest ones, coming and going, but the latest ones are going the same way you're going. And you can see 2 cart tracks and the occasional hoof print as well as you move down.
Okay. Well, it looks like this is the most recently traveled, but it's starting to look kind of busy this way. We haven't seen anybody yet, but we might want to start being a little more careful if we don't want to be spotted.
As you poke around and look with your investigation, you notice that there is you don't find an 8-pointed star, but you notice on one of the other passages there is a crown on a tile set high up on the wall, with a little gold outline of a crown on a blue tile, very covered with webs and dust, but it's that's what it is. Up on one of the other ones, there is a blue tile with a little gold outline of a candle. On another one, there's a star, a gold outlet, all the same, blue tile, gold outline, a crown, a candle, a star, and the one you're on has no blue tile.
That's the one that looks like it's most traveled.
Yes.
Hmm.
Should we try
I
something?
point and poke the star and was like, this star looks slightly different than the one we're usually following. Does anything happen when I touch it or to poke it?
Nothing happens.
Okay, so that's good.
You probably shouldn't be touching and poking stuff, by the way, Sunny. There might be traps down here.
Like a trap in the wall?
Yeah, I don't
Yes.
know. Runes are pretty
Those are
cool.
the worst ones, actually.
Wow.
Tompkins
Okay.
says, "Look here," as he rolls a natural 20 on his investigation. He's pointing to the spot on this tunnel where it looks like something's been chipped away. The others are all in the same spot on their tunnel. This one does not have anything, and he found where there used to be one, but it doesn't exist anymore.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Perhaps if we could find the missing tile?
Or we take all the other tiles.
Yes, I suppose so. Taking all of them out could accomplish the same thing as replacing the one. Well, who knows?
Um, are we still waiting to follow the footsteps, or do we want to walk down one of these other hallways just to see what's going on?
Before we fully commit to walking, if there's going to be a lot of people nearby, I suggest we try stealthing.
That's a good point. Is everyone good with that? And I look directly at Stony.
Well, yes, I am, but you look at me, but I am not very good at this.
Don't worry, I got you. I got you, Stony.
Yes, your uh, your dampening. Yes, your presence dampening. Yes, that spell of yours.
Yeah.
Quite powerful.
So even if you're really clumsy, I'll make you a little less clumsy.
That doesn't. I mean, I think we should definitely have that happen if we go down the hallway with all the footprints. But these other ones, correct me if I'm wrong, Jack, but these other ones don't look touched. So,
They're covered with spider webs. Like, you
yeah.
can't go down any of them without walking through webs.
Oh, okay.
We'll probably alert somebody. There's a lot of webs. Hey, you want to turn into that little spider again, Rip?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I can see what's. I can well try and figure out what might be down these. And
If you
I
want,
am
we could
going
just
to
take a guess.
take a guess.
Yeah, like just go down one.
Well, yeah. Well, I can also send I could send Min down each of them for a little ways and see if there's anything to see.
I'd be really sad if you go in danger.
Well,
Perhaps I
yeah,
shall
but I
send
mean,
Cece down.
that's true.
I could also send Grim down if he's
Or Grim.
willing.
He's pretty tough.
Well, Grim, would you? I mean, would you be? Would you? Perhaps I shouldn't ask.
um, I rotate Grim's head so it's facing me and be like, okay, Grim, we all got to do our part. I'm asking if this can be your part today, and you go and take a look.
Um, I can. And he just takes off, flying
Okay. I'm
down
assuming
the
he can
one with the.
go in his invisible form since he.
Yeah, he takes off flying. You see, like, um, he flies down the one with the crown, and webs are just breaking off as he's making a hole through him, and then he's out of range.
Wow, that
Well,
thing is just woo, gives me the
he's not a
heebie-jeebies every time.
thing.
Sorry, Grim gives me the heebie-jeebies every time I realize that it's not just a puppet.
The heebie-jeebies.
How far can Grim
Um,
go without being in touch anymore?
that I think. Ooh,
If it's
where
just a
is
familiar,
it?
he's 100 feet.
Yeah, I think it's only 100. I wasn't sure because Pact of the Chain. I wasn't sure if that was different.
Yeah, check it out.
Um, I'm seeing only 100 though, so we'll go with that.
Okay. And your dark vision can go farther, correct?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
you see that you can't see him anymore, but you can see that he has busted holes for as far as you can see, and then he's out of your range, but he's still going.
I'll let him go. I murmured to the others. I kind of wanted to tell him maybe not to touch all the spider webs, but we get.
It seems
Okay.
To be
inevitable.
clear, it would not have been possible.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, he
Oh,
is made of tougher material, as it were.
true.
Anyone else
Yeah.
sending somebody?
Cece, why don't you go down there briefly?
Candle or star? Hallway.
Let's do candle.
All right. So CC starts drifting. The little cube drifts away and starts breaking through spider webs just straight down the hall. Both of these halls go off at a different angle, and both of them are sloped downward.
Hmm.
So, how far are you sending CC?
About 120 feet.
Okay.
I can't
So
see
CC,
through Cece, but Cece can see things.
right. CC, after she completes her range, she comes back and reports nothing but hallway. The passage is choked with spider webs. Peeling off of her. None of them were so thick that she could break through, though.
I'm gonna shoot. I can't do this. I have a plan for the next time.
Okay.
I'll just wait till Grim comes back because I can't talk to him right now.
All right. Are you sending your weasel? No? Rip?
No, I'm gonna
Okay.
keep Nin.
Okay. After a good long while, you start wondering if Grim is gonna come back.
Oh no.
And probably 10 minutes after he leaves, he comes flying back. You can hear him coming before you see him. He's chuckling. And he flaps up to you invisibly, and the puppet appears back on your hand.
Oh, why did you take so long? I should have specified. I should have. Oh, I did not like that. Was a long time, Grim.
That was fun. I was having so much fun.
What did you see? What was so fun about it?
There were large spiders everywhere, and a vast room at the end of this hallway with several closed doors.
Okay.
And I was dodging the spiders, and I actually blasted a couple of them.
Proud of you, buddy. And I like pet the little raven head.
Stop it, I'm not your buddy.
Oh, you're right. I'm so sorry. Sir Graham. Good job. Not buddy. Okay. Well, I turned to the group. I guess there's that. Um,
Not ideal.
no, not really. I'm kind of assuming the others' hallways might be similar with all the spiders due to the webs.
Something to consider, I suppose. Yes, I suppose if there are webs, then there are spiders.
So, do we want to go to spider death or possible human death? Well, not human. Human. You know what I mean.
Don't just assume death. What are you doing, Sonny?
You're right. I'm sorry. Think positive thoughts. Slay spiders or make more friends?
Or kill creatures at the end.
I was trying to think positive thoughts, Grim, but that's also what I was really thinking.
Yeah.
Well, which way shall we head? I'm guessing the open pathway.
And that would be my vote.
Yes, I also agree. Sometimes the road most traveled is probably the best one because, it's a road that people can travel.
I feel like most of the time it would be the best road, right? The
Well,
most optimal?
there's a saying where you take the road less traveled and sometimes it could yield better results. But sometimes what is already in place should be taken, I suppose.
No telling where the other tunnels go, but for my people haven't used these in quite some time. But I'd assume they all join together back in one place or another at these corners.
Oh.
We could take one and come back here from a different direction. Just a guess.
I turned to Graham, how many spiders did you see exactly at the end of that big room?
There must have been well over 10.
I go and count how many people are in our group. Okay. They outnumber us. So I'm still, I don't know. This is a hard decision.
We deal with humans or we deal with spiders? Which is the one that's the most traveled? Is that humans or spiders?
Humans.
Humans.
Yeah. I think I'd rather deal with humans. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes, perhaps they could be reasoned with. Or they
Or
could be
avoided.
cultists.
Yeah, probably.
Or I'll intimidate them and they'll give up right away. After a stern lecture.
There is an optimism that I like to see.
Me too. I'm proud of you, Sonny.
Hey. So raise your hand if we're going the road most traveled. I hold Grim's wing up too.
Okay. So down that pathway you go.
Do we want to be stealthy, guys?
I think we should go with stealth. I don't know, because you have the pass without trace, right?
Yeah, I would cast it.
It lasts an hour.
Do we want to? Yeah.
Great
Yeah.
question. It lasts a while. I don't remember how long.
I think it's an hour, but I wasn't sure if we wanted to use it right away or wait until we maybe see more signs or I don't know. I guess it's a double-edged sword then if you wait too long.
Yeah, 1 hour. Maybe ask.
I'll leave it up to you.
Hey, Grim. When did you first start seeing? Oh wait, no, he didn't. He went to the spider route.
Yeah.
Should we send him in? No, maybe send him in.
We can
If we
do
want to be
that.
super safe, send him
Yeah.
in.
Do you think maybe Grim could fly a little ways ahead of us so that you can still, talk to him, but be invisible? I don't know. Could he act
Oh,
as a scout for us?
we came to my plan that I had. Well, I wasn't in contact with him and he got too far away. Remember, I can talk in people's minds?
Oh yeah, we remember that.
Yeah.
I can do that with Grim too. From a far away, so I can keep him pretty far ahead. If he's willing. If he's willing.
Yeah, if he's willing to just go ahead of us, I mean, I guess he wouldn't have to go too far. I mean, I feel like a couple dozen feet would be plenty.
A couple. I start trying to count on my hand how many a couple
Like
dozen is.
like 20 to 30. I see her
Okay.
trying to count on her hands, like 20 to 30-ish.
From our range of view, I would assume, though.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
In your mind, Grim says, I get to keep whatever I find.
Um, out loud, I say, yeah, of course. I mean, that's always an unspoken rule. You always get first dibs on everything. Um,
And you guys see the puppet again turn into an imp and jump on the floor and start scuttling around like a little monkey, looking over his shoulders and licking his lips with this long red tongue. Yeah.
Oh
he just the
I'll,
cutest.
yeah,
I'll never get used to that. How cute he
You
is.
see his
yeah.
long, pointy, tiny fingers reach over and grab something and slurps it up. You hear a crunch as he bites down on like a roach or something.
Is he supposed
Wow.
to? Is that part of his diet?
And he
Anything
scuttles
can be
off
part
into
of
the
his
dark.
diet. Okay, specifically for uh, rule's sake, so I have Awakened Blind going with him, which is up to 4 miles, but it only lasts for 4 minutes. So every 4 minutes, I want him to get within 30 feet so I can read up it. So, like, he'll wait where he is, we'll get to that within 30 feet, and then he'll fly farther ahead.
Okay, so what's his movement? Can he go just 30 feet around?
His movement is he has a speed of 20 feet of walking, but 40 feet of flying.
40 flying. So
Yeah.
in 2 minutes, let's figure that out. How far could he go in 2 minutes and then come back?
Well, I wouldn't want him to come back per se. I'd want him to. Well, actually, yeah, I guess he can. Yeah. That seems like a lot of math.
Yeah.
Anyone good at
So
that?
40 feet times 6 times 10. So he can go 400. He can go 800 feet in 2 minutes and come back in another
Okay.
2 minutes.
Perfect. I think we'll proceed with that, and he'll be in his invisible form.
Okay. Away he goes. You hear the occasional chuckle echoing off the walls as he zips away, but it goes quiet again pretty quickly. And you guys start heading down the hallway.
Perfect.
Okay.
I think we will still proceed with stealth, I believe, even though we
All right.
do have
So
a
if
scout.
everybody's doing stealth, go ahead and roll your stealth. And if Yeta's doing, are you casting the spell?
I think the plan is to wait until he sees something that
Okay.
that might be a possibility, and
Got
then
it.
cast
So-
it. Unless I need to.
No, it's up to you. So everybody roll stealth if you're going stealthily. And
Oh hell yeah!
Wow, that's a natural 20 from Stony. I had to go to
Wow.
always on the rolls
resulting
that I could have.
resulting in a 19 or something.
No, actually,
Aren't you
21.
disadvantaged? No? Good.
No, actually, with the armor feat, I don't get disadvantage on my stealth checks.
Amazing.
Or the armor subclass, yeah, for artificer.
And Uh, for Fern, I rolled a natural 19, so I assume that's pretty damn good.
Probably
Probably
plenty.
25, if I had to guess.
And
Maybe even more. Shit, she's crazy.
what about Sunny?
A little
Oh,
kiltered without Grim on her hand, so she is stumbling around as I rolled a 3 for a total of 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so just
So
not able to crash.
Sunny is just talking.
Yeah.
She's just gonna talk, even though she's walking quietly. She doesn't moderate her volume at all. So, all right, we're going down this corridor.
I don't know if I rolled a 25 or like a 19 plus 25 or 25.
Oh, amazing! And Rip,
oh, me? I got a 10.
all right. So Rip and Sunny are both kind of just
We're the
chatting
ones
away.
chatting with each other.
We're just
Yeah.
talking.
Yeah.
Telling each other, now remember, watch where you step.
And pointing out every cool rock we see, obviously.
Oh, I
Right.
love that.
And mushrooms.
Mm.
So
Yes.
after about 150 feet, you come to a stairway that goes down. And it goes down a long way. It's a straight, angled stairway that goes down, down. Along the sides of the stairway, there, like every 30 feet or so, there's a landing with a door on each side. The doors are open. The rooms are fairly small and empty. So,
Almost instinctually, Piet said now pass without a trace.
okay. So everybody can add 10 to whatever your roll was.
Great.
So some of you guys are shadows within the shadow, just absolutely gone. Rip is at a 20 and
Yeah.
Sunny is at a 16, which are both
Yeah.
decent. So you're at least whispering now. Um,
A
you
20,
come,
I feel like now I'm hiding pretty good.
yeah, you're good.
I think Sunny's still whispering occasionally, like, can I eat?
Yeah, that
Sunny, stay behind.
not the
Stay
one
behind.
next to no, not the one that looks slimy. Yeah, you can eat that
Oh.
one. Don't eat the one that
Okay.
looks dry. That one's poison. But yeah.
I pop the mushroom in my mouth and start chewing really loudly. So, but I mean, it's not that over loud. It's still I'm at a 16 now.
It's like popping your gum during a test.
Yeah.
It's
Every once
true.
in a
How
while, there's
loud
just a loud
will
noise.
it be?
So you come to one landing with the doors on each side open, rooms are empty. Come to the second one, identical small rooms, both empty. Come to the third one. Before you get there, Grim comes zipping back. There is a very large spider hiding on the third doorway area on the left side, just within the door.
I'll recall Grim back to puppet form. Be like, okay, good job, buddy. I think from here we'll have to make a plan. Huddle up, group. I informed
You
the group
only
of
see Rip at this point.
uh uh.
I look
shit,
really
who is
attentive
that?
though.
Oh,
What?
Fern comes back for just a second and says, we'll sneak past, and
okay.
disappears again.
You're so good. Okay. I guess are we sneaking past too, Rip? Is that the plan?
Yeah, just really quiet.
Okay, so just take a couple, and I'll start like somewhat narrating my walk, but not too loud.
So as you creep down past this third landing, everybody looks over to the left, and there is probably the biggest giant spider you've seen, just curled up. it's jet black, or in this light, you can't tell what the color is because you're going to have to put out your torch, Pieta.
Done.
And then have somebody guide you, I suppose, or do you have goggles?
I have dark vision.
Oh, okay. Isn't there someone who does not have dark vision?
Stony doesn't, but Cece does.
Right. Okay. So you guys walk past and looking through Cece's eyes, or is that what you can do, Stone?
I'm holding Cece's hand. She is guiding me.
Okay.
That's cute.
Yeah. Anyway, it's an enormous black spider that looks very smooth, unlike the hairy ones that you've seen in the past. It looks a lot like the white ones that you saw in the forest outside Gladewell. It's very smooth and it's curled up very tightly. Um, you can't see any markings on it in particular, but what I'm describing looks exactly like a black widow the size of a VW van. Much larger than any you've seen before, but it doesn't notice as you guys step on by. You can see behind it, though, there are several little bound up food items stuck to the wall of this little room behind it. It looks like this was left, or it's an effective guard on this staircase. And without your pass without a trace, it would have been a more effective guard. So you go down to the fourth flight, the fourth landing, look in both sides. There are some small spiders here and there, but none of them bigger than, say, a dog, and none of them willing to take on a party of 7 people, or 8 people counting Grim. Or is it? No, 10 people counting Grim, I think. Where the 5th landing should be, you see a flicker of light in the dark. Torchlight.
What's like the walking order of our group right now? Can
I
we
feel like
decide
Pieta.
that?
I think
I
Pieta
would
would
say,
have.
go ahead.
Or I was gonna say Pieta would have asked Sunny if she could stay behind because of how chatty she was being. But not like obvious. I don't think he would have told her like, "Hey, you're being chatty, get behind." But just like,
Yeah.
"Hey, hold the
No,
way."
that's fair. Yeah. Okay, so I'll be in the back with the dwarves.
Well, 2 of the dwarves are in the far back, and 2 of them are leading the way.
Okay.
They were
Control
sent to
dire.
protect you guys. Unless you tell them differently, they're going to lead the way. Tompkin and Rocky out front, and Beer Run and Gregor in the back.
Okay.
They're also masked with pass without a trace.
Right.
Um, since I'm in the
Um,
back, but I do have far dark. I mean, we can see the light. Be whisper up ahead. What's that you see up there? Trying to still be quiet.
You hear Tompkin. Oh, you don't hear him. You can see him because you're looking at him. He turns and comes back up so he doesn't have to raise his voice. There's light in the tunnel. It appears we're finally getting somewhere.
Okay. Um,
how did does Pieta notice the two in the front doors? Are they being like Sunny? Are they being like a little loud? Did they roll well? Is what was above the table.
They did. They rolled. Yes. They rolled. Oh my God. They rolled super well. The lowest roll was a 14 on the die.
Cool.
So it would probably be the 26 is the lowest. 2 of them rolled natural 20s.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Wow, that's 3 20s today, Jack. You're on. You go buy a lottery ticket. No, I was gonna say that Pietro wouldn't have noticed like the chattiness or anything, so I don't think he would have said anything of like change the order, unless somebody else brought it up. Did you bring it up, Sonny? I forget.
She was just asking who's.
Yeah.
So who's right behind the 2 dwarves? Who's going to be leading the way out of you guys? I would say Fern might be.
Probably Fern.
Yeah.
Usually Fern.
Yeah.
And then probably Stony, since he's a little more.
I think. Well, either one.
Or you.
Either one.
He'll be anywhere. He can't see.
Looks impatient to move on.
Since he
Fern
can't see
is
it, I want to
going
be fun.
to. If you guys don't say anything extra, any other ideas, Fern is going to suggest that she goes ahead and scouts.
Okay.
That sounds like a great idea.
I'm going to alight Grim on her shoulder so she can get advantage with any perception checks. So first it's going to look like I'm just putting a puppet on her shoulder, but then when I remove my hand, you'll see Grim for a second before going invisible.
Awesome. Hello? Can you all see me?
You
Yep.
pause for a little bit. You're back now.
Okay. Can you hear me too?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yes.
All right.
Oh. Yes, we lied. We lost him
Oh,
again.
yep, we lied.
Yeah.
We don't see you, Jack.
I see him jumping around.
Mhm.
You what?
Going like,
Need like a technical difficulty screen.
oh, that'd be a good one. Or
someone
like
do
a
that
little
elevator
sound that
music.
plays. Yeah.
That'd be funny.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on.
Oh, there you are.
Well, here I am. Hopefully it stays.
Welcome back.
Have you guys heard me say that Fern disappears into the dark yet?
We have now.
We have now.
She's hugging the side of the tunnel as she disappears. And then you see her about 120 feet away, just her silhouette as she inches into the light. And she continues. She stays gone a few minutes.
I can communicate with Grim on her shoulder, so he can give me updates.
Right.
If there's,
Can
I
you
mean,
do
he
it
doesn't have
from
to say
that far in your mind?
anything.
You can do it in your head.
Because I'll have
From
awakened
4
mind
miles
connection
away.
for 4 miles for 4 minutes, as long as it's within a couple minutes.
So he
Oh, well.
will.
He
Oh, that
will
keeps
slay
messing
all
up.
the bad guys. That's what I heard.
Instantly kill all the bad guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay, we're
He
automatically
says
level
it's
20.
done.
Sorry, Jack, you're in and out.
Yeah. Grim comes back and says, "We killed them all."
Yay, story over.
It's been said, no takesy backsies.
Recorded on camera.
Oh no.
Do you want to try to leave and join again, Jack? See if
I'm gonna come right back. I'm gonna go quick. Am I still here?
You're
Yeah.
here.
Not again.
Yeah.
And
No.
Oh,
We'll see if that worked. Doubtful.
oh, he's back.
And
But
he's
for
gone.
how
No.
long?
And he's gone. And he's back. And he's gone.
I can't
And he's
even
back.
close
And he's gone.
this.
There he goes.
and
Okay.
he's gone.
All right. It's gonna look a little weird on stream for a while.
yeah.
Well,
If you
while he's out of the room,
Yeah.
I decided I would think ahead, just in case Rip dies again. How do
No
we feel
such
about
thing
him?
would happen.
How do we feel? Well, if not, I'll just play this character somewhere else. But how do we feel about a Goliath paladin? I mean, nothing.
Paladin would be a fun addition. And
I've never
and a
played one
Goliath.
before.
Oh my gosh, I'm the DM again. Just very briefly.
They've got some
quick,
Oh,
give us all the fun
features.
items.
You all level up to 20.
Yes.
You get to choose
Yay.
3 mythic level attunements, tunable magical items. Ah,
no, he's back.
Ah, too bad. Sorry, you're so unhappy. Okay. Had to get on my phone again, so this might not look the same or feel the same, but y'all hear me okay now?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. Sorry about all of that nonsense. So, where were we? Oh, Juliet. Fern. Fern disappears into the dark and comes back. In your mind, from far away, Grim says, 2 cards, 8 people in black robes.
I'm gonna whisper loud so everyone with me can hear what Grim is saying.
Okay. And yeah, as he's saying that, you can see way down the corridor, Fern is coming back.
Okay. Did you say 2 what? 2 what?
2 carts.
Carts. Okay. Did you, in Grim's mind, did you get a glimpse of what was in the carts? Were they completely covered, or were people in the carts, or anything like that?
Barrels and boxes.
That tells us so much. Okay. They're cartoon boxes, group.
Yeah. So, Fern quickly arrives and says, there's a large room at the end of this passageway, much like Grim described in the other one. A large room, but there's only one door in this one. And it looks like they're stopped outside it. There are some of the cultists laying on the ground as if they've been wounded, and some others sitting down tending to them. And there's a couple of them standing in front of the door as if they don't know how to open it.
Did you say they were cultists, or did I make that up?
They're dressed in black. I assume that they are cultists. I don't know. I didn't get close enough.
Do you see the star on their forehead? Anything?
They were all facing away. I didn't see any of them yet.
Okay. But there was wounded.
Wounded.
Why? I turned to the group. Why would there be wounded amongst them? If this is their hideout, and they're friends with. I assumed they were friends with the spiders. Are they not?
Well, this
Maybe just
there
the
were
one.
there were dead cultists in the spider webs. Remember?
Also, sacrificing is like a thing. Maybe they needed to be sacrificed.
Hmm. Well, okay. I don't know how I feel about. Do we want to try to pretend to be looking to join them?
I don't think they would buy that.
I don't
Can
think.
we like back up and have this conversation further away?
Yeah, sure.
Mhm.
Climb back up the stairs.
And I'll have Grim keeping watch up ahead.
Okay.
I don't think we need to pretend anything. I think we need to go in there, assess who they are and what they're after, and then, based on what they tell us and what we perceive, then we either dispatch them or we join them in the fight.
And that's our call to make to dispatch them? If even if they don't attack us?
I
Gitza looks at
suppose.
Fern.
I suppose the noble thing to do would be to offer mercy to those who surrender. But I am not in the business of being noble. I am no hero.
None of us are.
Yeah, just a bunch of zeros.
Okay,
Stony
so
slowly turns to Peter.
What?
Nothing. Nothing. Just something just tickled the back of my brain.
okay. So our two options is either pretending to be something to try to gather information, or just, and the other option would be just going forward and seeing what happens. I don't feel good about attacking them without further discussion.
So we go and announce
Well,
ourselves. What say you, Rip?
You
yeah.
see a look
Well,
on you see a look on Fern's face like she's grim and determined. You know what she wants to do.
Yeah.
they are followers of, you know.
We don't know for sure. We haven't asked.
Well, well, yeah, but that's her symbol that they're wearing.
I wonder
I
if
thought we were just told they're in black robes.
Oh,
Yeah,
they're
you
just in
didn't
black
see what
robes.
they're wearing
Yeah.
in symbols or anything.
I mean, I sometimes wear all black too when I want to, I don't know, be sad. Maybe they're all just mourning. I just feel like we can't jump to conclusions per se.
I respect
Yeah,
that.
I guess I just worry that they won't really give us a chance to find out if we should help them or not.
How, Fern, how close were you able to get before you turned around?
Sonny, I was maybe 100 feet away. I couldn't see any symbols on them, but they stank of cult to me.
Why don't a small group go and try to chat with them, and Fern and I and maybe a couple others can stay in the shadows, stealthily and waiting to strike.
Does anyone else have the ability to read people's thoughts if they get within 30 feet? No. Does anyone else have the ability to make someone invisible other than myself? I can't do two concentration spells at the same time.
uh,
I feel that I can be invisible. I can get close, Fern says. I only returned without getting close, just to keep you informed. But I am going back, and if they are cultists, they will start dying.
Were there any children with them, or did everyone there look like they were old enough to make this decision to join a group? Because, like, I just want to say, sometimes children or young or adults end up in a situation they're not entirely proud of, and they didn't necessarily make the choices themselves to do everything. And we shouldn't hold that against them.
I'll keep that in mind, Sonny. I didn't see any children.
Or young adults that might accidentally have signed on to something they didn't know about.
She grits her teeth and says, I'll check for young adults, but I will not hold my blade if they're wearing cult insignia. Would you like to come with me?
Oh, okay. Are we just going? What's the plan? I know Paeta said something about a small group approaching. Are we that group?
I will not speak to them until I see what they wear.
Oh, so we should go forward just to verify. Okay.
Can you keep up with me?
I go and boop my nose and turn invisible.
All right. I assume you are and she sees your footsteps disappearing down the stairs.
I'll then use Awaken Mind to form a connection between me and her so that we can talk.
All right, you guys slip down ahead of everyone. You get to this large room, and it looks like it's just a big oval chamber. The wide sides being the left and right of you, and the short side of the oval being directly across. And there is an ornate doorway. Let me see if I can find the description. It is a massive obsidian door. It's got a mural of a woman with a veil on her face in chains on the obsidian door. Standing in front of this door are two people looking at it and talking and kind of gesticulating to each other and at different things around them. You can hear what they're saying, but their voices are bouncing around in here, and they're whispering but loudly, as if they're either intensely discussing or arguing in whispered voice. So you can hear their voices, but there's so many echoes and the sibilance of it all. It's very difficult to hear exactly what they're saying. There are two carts pulled up near the doorway, not too near, maybe 30 feet away, with two or a donkey on each one. Each donkey is wearing blinders on its eyes, so it can't really tell where it is. And sitting around are, as you're counting now, there are 9 people down here. And Fern says, missed one.
Back in her head to say, unacceptable. Just kidding. I appreciate you. So we can't make out anything they're saying?
Not really. But
okay.
But Fern reaches out and tries to tap you and says, follow me. And she starts sneaking around the long way, the big curve. She starts going to the left because the left of the door or where they all pulled up. You can see some people standing there, some people sitting on the floor. Some people look like they've been injured. They're laid out. Other people are tending to them. And you're sneaking a long way around on the left side, drawing closer and closer to them. There's nothing to hide behind, but there are plenty of shadows. The only light in this room, are a couple of the people in robes have torches. That's why it's so hard to see across the room. And they've lit a couple of sconces in the wall near the doorway on both sides, one on each side of the door. There's a sconce with a brazier that they fired up.
Okay.
So as you sneak around this way, you're drawing closer and closer to them right along the edge of the wall. You start noticing that none of them are sitting near the wall. They've got the carts lined up like 30 feet from the wall and 30 feet from the door, and all of them are sitting on the inside of the room from the carts, as if they don't want to be by the wall. But you guys definitely are, because that's where it's darkest. Are you going to try to get close enough to hear what they're saying?
Are we going under the assumption she's also invisible, or she's just really stealthy?
She's not. She's super stealthy.
Okay. I think I would tell her I'm going to creep ahead. Like, get on the ground, creep ahead, because I know I cannot be seen. And just go really slowly until I can hear what they're saying.
Okay.
Do you think you can join, or do you want to investigate the wall that they're trying not to get near?
She says, you do your thing, and I'll do mine.
Okay.
We'll keep in touch mentally. Just be very, very quiet. Be careful, Sonny.
I give her a thumbs up without realizing she can't see me and start creeping ahead.
Yeah, the carts and the people are casting really long shadows, and Fern is staying within the shadows that are being cast. As soon as y'all get too close, because the wall is starting to be lit up by these sconces, she slips over quickly into the shadow of the carts. So you creep forward. Would you please roll? Actually, you've got Grim back. Please roll a stealth check with advantage.
Okay, the first die was a 16. The second die was a 17 for a total of 20.
Nice. None of these people seem to be paying any attention. And you slide up close enough to start hearing what they're saying. You hear snippets of conversation. The first thing you hear is, we've already tried that. I can't think what to try next. And the first one says, well, you better try something. You've been in command of this mission. And if you can't figure it out without getting people killed, we'll find someone else to take over. And the first one says, stand down. Give me time to think. And they're both just kind of looking at the door, looking at the floor, looking around. The second one kind of strides over to somebody laying on the ground and says, how are you feeling? And the person on the ground says, it hurts. It hurts, but I'll recover. They don't seem to know what to do.
Okay. I will waited out like 5 to 8 minutes, knowing I still have quite a bit of time in my invisibility spell, just to see. Sunny's looking for confirmation that they are the cult they were looking for, so she's waiting to see if any mentions
You
around that is
absolutely
laid
see
out.
that they have
Okay.
when their sleeves fall back, they have tattooed on their hands the 8-pointed star. It's a little
Okay.
fancier than the one that was carved into the wall, but yeah, they're
As
definitely
soon as
cultists.
Sunny notices that, well, let's roll a d20 to see if she's going to do this. Okay. Yep, okay. As soon as Sunny notices that, she's going to use Awaken Mind to make a connection. Wait, how
I
far
knew
away?
it.
How close do you want to be?
If I'm able to get within 30 feet?
Absolutely.
Being invisible, crawling up the ground? Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna use Awaken Mind to make a connection with the one that says, "Give me a second, I need to make a plan." So that person. And in their head, in Grimm's deep guttural voice, I want it to say, "You're an idiot. You wouldn't know how to lead this group if it fell right at your feet. You can do nothing right." And just like kind of saying all these negative things within his head, and I want it in a loud, echoing voice.
As soon as you say you're an idiot and start the conversation, he spins around to see which of them is talking to him. And as you go on, he's just frantically looking in every direction. And he hisses after you finish. Who said that?
I am the one you worship, and you are worthless.
He stops. His eyes go wide. His face goes into shock and falls on his knees and says out loud, "Lead me."
That's not enough. You've shown that you can't do anything. I need you to. Take your weapon and burn them to prove to me you will follow my lead. Sunny then claps a hand over her mouth, trying not to giggle.
And burn them, meaning burn his group, his people.
I was going for burn the weapon, so like throw your weapons and
Burn your
like
Okay,
sacrifice your
take your
weapons to show. Yeah.
But she did just say burned them. I feel like it's up to their
It
interpretation.
can be up for interpretation. And I will be willing to make
totally.
an intimidation check with this.
What would this
Hell yeah.
cultist think that she's trying to say?
That's why I just rolled an insight check, and he rolled a 17 on the dice.
Okay.
So
Okay. That's
it seems like he probably understood. That's why I was asking for clarification.
fair. Got it. Okay.
He pulls out a dagger that has 3 little blades that sort of form into the shape of a dagger, but it's actually made of 3 blades, and walks to the brazier, one of the braziers by the door, and drops it in and spins around. And the guy who was talking to him before says, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Same guy's head that I have my connection with. If you are a leader, prove you can convince them to do the same. Otherwise, you're worthless to me.
Before he does, I'm going to roll for him a deeper insight check, because now that he's not just stunned, he's hearing more and more. It doesn't sound like a female voice, and I'm going to just see if he sort of can reason this out.
Fair.
He rolled a 3 on a d20. He hisses to his men, "Everyone, bring me your daggers. Drop them into the flames." And a couple of them kind of like laying on the ground, kind of groan and hand their weapons up to the other ones who are standing up. And they're like, "Our weapons? Really? You want us to throw away our weapons? Them in the fire." And they do, except for the one who was arguing with him. And that one says, "You better know what you're doing." And all of them drop a dagger into this brazier.
Oh, Sunny is going to.
He's going to say, is it sanctification that we're seeking?
Sunny has no idea what that word means. So she is going to slowly start backing up, being like, in her mind, she's like, okay, I might be getting a little bit into my head, and I might need friends soon. And she's not going to respond right away to what that person said. She's going to back up and start going further back towards the main group. And the connection lasts for a little bit, and after like a 3 minutes of retreat with that connection still with that person.
Okay.
He will then say one last thought into his mind using Grimm's voice, and that will be, "That one does not trust you. Tie him up. He's not worthy." And then she'll leave.
Perfect. Let's see. I'm going to roll again for this guy to see what he thinks. He rolled way better this time, so he says out loud this time.
So I probably can't hear at this point.
But Fern can. He says,
yeah.
"Better still, I'll do it myself." And he pulls his long belt, which is kind of a sash wrapped around, and he says, "Come here, dimwit." And the other one says, "What did you call me?" "Bow before me. Give me your hands." And the second one reluctantly takes a knee and holds his hands out. And this guy wraps his wrists with his sash, binding his wrists. What's the meaning of this?" "Silence, fool. You will follow me." You see, as his robe falls open because he pulled his sash off, he still has a wicked-looking sickle in there. Can you roll an insight check for me, please?
I can. Will it be good? Let's find out. 7 on the dice for a total of 7.
Yeah, you don't know why he wouldn't have thrown his sickle in. Yeah. But.
Yeah. Sunny got the confirmation she needed, so she is going to retreat back to the main group.
Okay. You've not kept connection with Fern, who is still there.
No, because it's only one person. Correct.
Right.
So in her thoughts, she's like, Fern is going to do her own thing, like she said, so she'll join us when she can.
Okay. So as Sunny rejoins the group, let's pick it up from there.
Guys.
Yes?
Group. I sorta pretended to be she who can't be named and convinced them to burn daggers, and I think I did a bit of a infighting. And you just see her start to giggle.
Well, this is good news.
Oh, And they're
We'll
most
take a look
definitely
at-
the cult we are looking for.
Okay.
All
Well,
right.
I mean,
Where's Fern?
She said she was gonna do her own thing, and I assumed she'd be back by now. Is she not back?
Let's go. Let's go follow. I don't feel comfortable leaving Fern.
Uh, uh, we can give her a minute, and hopefully she'll show up. Right? Or do we? Do you think they got her? They didn't when I left.
I don't think they got her. She's too good.
yeah.
So that sounds cool. That's really impressive, actually. Wow.
Yes,
Yeah,
Yeah, she
yeah,
is
that was
impressive.
Let's
no,
capitalize on that bonus shot.
what you did to get them to,
Oh.
yeah, to get them to fight and throw away their stuff. That was yeah, that's good.
bravo.
You guys
If
hear
you're
a
fighting an
shout.
enemy, if they're already fighting each other, that's great.
You guys hear a shout from down below, coming from the room. You can't make out the words, but it's a shout of alarm.
Is that? Could that be her? Do we need to rush?
No, it's a male voice.
Oh, okay.
I say
What's the
we.
plan now?
Well, I say we either kill them or dispatch them or tie them up. Either is
All
fine
of the
with me.
above, please.
You hear another shout, and then many voices start ringing out.
I think we should move now to see what is going on.
I agree.
Yeah,
Let's
that
go.
seems
Post-haste.
like a good.
Very
I'll follow
hasteful. Come
behind.
on.
Okay, as you guys hustle down to the bottom and step into this big room, you see much the same thing I described before, but the men, the ones who were laid out on the floor, are now flat on their backs. Other people are gathering around them, and everyone has out a sickle. The count had been off before. There are one man is on his knees with his hands bound. One man is standing over him, shouting at the others. There are 8 people on their feet, other than those 2. And there are 2 lying on the ground in a pool of black liquid. And as you are watching, you see a thin shadow pull itself from underneath one of the carts and crawl up to the top. And you see Fern pull back a dagger and get ready to throw it. As she does, they all see her, and that's where we'll stop tonight's game.
Amazing.
Ah,
I have
Yeah.
a feeling we'll be rolling for initiative soon.
that's my girl.
Yeah, as soon as we come back. So Fern just slit the throats of the 2 who were on the ground, who were already
Nice.
hurt. And there are 10 left.
Okay.
All right, guys. Well, I think we'll be back next week, guys. Thanks for sticking with us, everyone. And thanks for watching and hanging on our every word. Sorry we had to start late today and we're cutting it off right on the moment because we've got stuff to do. But hope to catch you next time, next Monday night on the 23rd on Zeros to Heroes, part of our Dicey Decisions RPG channel.
Heck yeah.
Anyone, any last words, everybody?
How about Mondegreen? I like that word.
That's a good one.
Londegreen?
Mondegreen.
What is it again?
Green.
It
Huh,
is.
I don't know that word.
You ever hear of a word in a song or lyric that you get wrong, and then later you hear the actual lyric? That's called
Of
a
course.
mondegreen, and it's from the name comes from an old Scottish ballad, where the lyric is something like the Earl of something, and he killed the Earl of whatever and laid him on the green, but people often heard Lady Mondegreen, and so that's how the word came about. And I learned this word and I thought it was really cool, and now you all know.
That
All
was
right.
fun.
Sad for Lady Mondegreen, but you know,
Yes,
life
she
goes
also
on.
got killed. Yep. All right.
All right, guys. Thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see you next time on Zeros to Heroes.
Zero
All right.
to
Bye-bye.
heroes.